All right guys, so right here we finally have the completed Gheenoe build. So in the last video, you guys saw that I bought this 2025 Custom Gheenoe LT10 powered by a 9.9 Yamaha. And since then, I promised I was gonna be making videos fishing on this thing and I haven't posted them. Well, that's just because I've been busy. I've been trying to fully deck this thing out with everything that I need accessory-wise, and I've also been doing some vacation here and there. But I have been out fishing on this thing. I do love this thing. And very soon, now that I'm back from vacation, the build is finally done. You'll be seeing some videos on Gheenoe finally. But today we're gonna go over everything I did to this Gheenoe. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at some of the awesome things that I have added. And I will be leaving a link or a contact info website to all the brands that I've worked with to help get this thing to where it is right now. So I guess we will just go ahead and start in the front. We have my Minn Kota 55-pound thrust Riptide, and that is going to be mounted on this little bracket here that I got made by a custom fab guy, LRC Customs, I think. I'm not too sure. I didn't really work with him as a brand for the build. It's not a sponsored item, but that's just what I ended up getting. It was cheaper than the actual Gheenoe branded trolling motor mount. But it works. I paid extra to get it done in black just because I wanted it to look nice. It works really well. It's got a stakeout holder. On the other side, I do not have a stakeout pole yet. Super stable though. I mean, you're not supposed to drive your car when you're trailering the Gheenoe with the trolling motor on it. I did just today just to get it to this little park near my house, and it was fine, but yeah. Next up, I guess we will go ahead and move right here. We have my battery compartment. You can see I put the turtle box in front of it to just kind of cover it. Huge shout out to Turtle Box. They sent me this Turtle Box and I absolutely love this thing. It is actually super loud, and I'm debating on trying to get another one to put in the back so that way I can have two, but I don't think I really need to be that loud. The battery compartment, I have a Lifetime 100 amp hour extra mini 12 volt battery. They were kind enough to send over this battery, and let me tell you guys, it is awesome. You can connect it to an app on your phone through Bluetooth, see all of your different statistics about the battery, if it's charging, what percentage it's at, how many amps are going out, how many amps are coming in. Everything you need to know about your battery you can do through their app. Super affordable and super lightweight. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I can literally carry it with one hand. This thing is super tiny, super lightweight, and it lasts very long. I think last time I went out, or last 2 or 3 times I went out, it was on a single charge. I haven't charged it in like 3 trips, and it's still not dead, which is insane to me for the size of it. All right, we'll go ahead and keep moving back. This is not something that was an additional add-on to the build. It came with the Gheenoe. I just don't know if I had it installed when I showed you guys, but it's just these 2 rod holders. It can fit 4 rods total. Right now I just have 1 rod on each side. Those are both bull bait stealth snipers. One's a medium heavy, and they both are paired with a Florida Fishing Products reel, the Bahia on this one, and then that one over there has the Salos on it. You also might see the decking. We're gonna get into that. That's the last thing we're gonna talk about because I think it's like the biggest addition that I've done to this thing, and I wanna leave that to the end, and I talk about that probably a little bit longer than I'm talking about anything else here. All right, moving back, the next thing you're gonna notice is my cooler. This is a 45 quart, I believe the Tundra by Arctic. This thing is awesome, helps keep your drinks stay super cold, super fresh all day long. And if I go ahead and open this, I will have to move the camera to show you guys, but there's a bottle opener in here too, which is awesome. Once again, a huge shout out to Arctic for sending that cooler. They also sent me some cups that I bring along with me and just use daily at my house. I actually have one in my truck right now. I just thought this would be funny to put in here. You can see I'm editing this video right now, but I'm mentioning the cups and how I use them every day throughout my daily basis. Here's my Arctic cup right here. Keep it at my desk when I'm on my computer. It keeps my water ice cold all day long. Yeah, shout out Arctic. Once again, this is not a new addition, but it is powered by a 9.9 Yamaha. I finally did get through the break-in period on this thing. I did the first oil change and gear lube change. Everything went smooth, but I did add a tiller extension. This one is adjustable. It can go out to 40 something inches, but I think I have it right now set at like 32 inches because when I'm driving the Gheenoe, I'm sitting on this cooler. So this is how I'm usually driving the Gheenoe. I don't even know if I'm in frame. The camera's probably not showing my head right now. It's probably cut off, but this is how I drive it. I sit on top of the cooler and steer with this tiller. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the camera off the tripod for 1 second, just because I wanna show up close these things. I added cleats. There is 2 in the middle and then 2 on the backs, just so when you're docking, when you're launching, it makes it a lot easier. I didn't add anything onto the front because you have the hook where it goes onto the trailer, and I just will use that if I need to tie off on the dock. But as for additions, that is it, other than, once again, the last thing we're gonna talk about, the decking. You don't need to do anything crazy, at least in my opinion, to make these things like the ultimate fishing machine. But I mean, it takes chop pretty decent. Big boats, like I've gone in main channels and taken wakes from big boats. I mean, you have to angle it right, slow down a little bit, etc. But you can do it. It's not gonna be dry, but you can do it. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about this decking. Right here, you can see the logo. You might recognize it, you might not. Marine Mat. They are amazing. They actually hooked me up with this entire decking on the boat, and there's even a cooler top, which we'll get to when we get back there. But I want to first, before I talk more about it, go ahead and put in some clips. They actually let me come to the warehouse. They scanned my entire boat, and then they showed me the process of cutting, and then you get to choose from all sorts of different options when it comes to colors, patterns, what have you. I chose the topography, which is a simple gray and black, but right now I'm gonna insert a couple iPhone videos of when I did let them scan the boat and when they showed me a little bit behind the scenes, and after that I will talk a little bit more.
I can't have the string touch anything, so every single time I move it, I'm like, I'm touching it.
All right, so now that you've seen the behind the scenes, you know that it's super cool how they do this, the technology. I still don't understand it, but she was using a little pen to like pinpoint everything and kind of just design the boat. But standing in it right now, if you guys don't know the advantages of having this marine mat, and there's the cooler top I was telling you about, they even were able to put my logo in it, which is awesome. They can put any logos, any designs that you guys want. But the advantages of this is, one, it helps with vibration. When you're stepping up there, working trolling motor fishing, and you're fishing for reds maybe on the flats in shallow water, and you don't want them to hear you coming, it helps with vibration. You know, it helps with cleanliness, because although there is a dirty spot right there, I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick that up, that's just from me walking around right now, it makes it so much easier to clean it. It's a lot less slippery. Before, when it was just this speckled, you know, kind of paint in here, it did get a little slippery when it was wet. It adds a nice aesthetic appearance. I mean, there's nothing really bad that I can say about the marine mat that I don't like. It's all just positive. And this topography design that I chose is my personal favorite, but they have a ton of different designs. You can literally do anything you want. Once again, any logos you want. It's amazing. It's awesome. And I didn't even mention, I got a ruler right here, 40-inch ruler. So that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not a lot done to this thing. Like I said, it's a very simple build, but that's all you really do need. If you want to check out any of the brands or accessories that I did add to this Gheenoe, they will be linked in the description with their website. But if you want shallow bar clothing, check out the link in the description. They just have a new collection that dropped, and I do have a discount code to save you guys some money on that. Although one of the t-shirts right now is like $15 as is, which in today's world, that is probably one of the cheapest t-shirts you're gonna buy. Sorry if it's a little quick, a little rushed. I wanted to do this video on the water, but it was raining this morning. I just got home from vacation and got over a sickness. And now it's super hot out, so I'm sweating, trying to film this quickly before it starts raining again, because if you guys live in Florida, you know that it changes like that. Promise you though, the next video we will be on the water. I don't know if we'll be in the Gheenoe or one of my friend's boats, but we'll be on the water, we'll be fishing, and we'll be catching some snook, some reds, maybe some tarpon, who knows.